Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. Thank you all new subscribers. I really appreciate each one of you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. All the returning subscribers, you guys, you've been so supportive. Like, I cannot do without you. I cannot do without you guys. You are my family, my YouTube family. You support me. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, like, what can I do on this YouTube platform without all of you? Nothing. So if you haven't subscribed, because I know some people watch the videos and they haven't subscribed. Guess what? When I check like who watches the videos from what country, what number, female or male, I see like 50% of the people who watch my channel, they haven't subscribed, and I'm like, why? Please just subscribe because it's free. I don't understand why such a large number. So whatever I'm doing wrong, forgive me, but just subscribe. I'm not perfect, guys. I try. I'm human. I try. And I always say this, when you're watching videos from different YouTubers, there's always that one thing you feel like, I like this person. And then the next day you go watch and you feel like, whatever she's talking about, I didn't like it. And you unsubscribe, or you feel like, I'm not gonna subscribe to her because I didn't like. So guys, just support your girl. Just know I'm not perfect. I just give information based on what I read, I hear, I know, the knowledge I have, I bring it here. Kidogo information. Let me tell you guys, anytime you hear me talking about something, it's always good, whether it's immigration or whatever I'm talking about, it's always good to like find out more, dig in more, dig more, get more, information, because there's always something, that one thing I don't know, and or someone else knows better about it. Yeah, like, you don't ever expect perfection from a YouTuber, even if they are doing immigration videos. Just so you can always go back to like USCIS page, check, like, find out more, get more information. So today I'm going to talk about something very sensitive. The reason I'm saying it's sensitive is because the last time I did a video about this, I got reactions, negative reactions, positive reactions, and it's okay, it's okay to get that video. I honestly don't understand what people did not understand. Some people did not understand about it. Let me tell you what that video was about. And actually I ended up putting that video on private because it kept trending. It had like almost 300,000 views, and it kept going on and on and on. And I was like, in video, because I remember there are some Facebook pages that used to post it a lot, and every time I go back on the comments and I'm like, these people, are they even watching the video? They're let me tell you, these bloggers, whenever they pick your video on YouTube and they post it on their Facebook pages, the way they put it on the title, it will make you even hate to listen to the video, because they will put in a different title. If you don't honestly go back and listen to the video, you will just judge the video based on the title. And some people, they just come there, they start throwing insults. So that video was about why people work 2 to 3 jobs in the US. Yeah. And let me tell you, to make it even worse, I had said naked truth, like the truth. Hey guys, let me tell you, some people were getting rubbed the wrong way. Nilikuwa napata attacks from people who are like feeling, Betty, wewe unasema we come to America, we suffer. Big Betty, you are discouraging us from coming to the US. I'm not discouraging anybody coming to the US. Myself, I'm in the US, and I thank God for it. I never regret coming to the US. This country has been a blessing. This country has changed and transformed my life. Oh, this country has been a wonderful and has changed so many people's lives. And I always, you guys, if you are my follower and you really know, like my true, my group, watu wa WhatsApp group yangu, they already know that I never, ever discourage anyone from coming to the US. All I do is to tell the truth, naked truth about this country. I never say US is bad for anybody. Every time The reason I'm saying that is because when I listen to, I read the comments. Some people are like, "Hey, this girl, she's discouraging people from coming to the US. This girl, she's making us fear US. Unafanya watu waogope wasikuje US. You're trying to show that people suffer here." And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? If you don't understand the video, replay, replay, huh? You press on the replay button and listen to it again and again, because I don't know why people rush into putting a comment without even you listening to what someone is talking about. So anyway, yeah, wacha niache kukaa nikaa nasomea watu. That's not but let me tell you guys, I got reactions that video, and I said one day I'll sit down and talk about that video again. Okay, the video was about the truth why people work 2 to 3 jobs in the US. Not everybody. I even gave a disclaimer kwa hiyo video. Hata wengine hawakusikia. I said not everyone. Number two, I said, I'm doing this video because I've been getting questions. Why is it some people don't invest back home? Why is it some people don't travel? Why is it some people, they say they complain about bills? Like, that video was about explaining why. Kwa knowledge yangu, why some people really talk about bills. And I try to break it down. Kwa nini watu wengine wako US and they are broke? Guys, there are people in this country who are broke. There are people who live paycheck to paycheck. Myself as Betty, I live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because niko na mahitaji mengi, bills ni mengi. So as soon as my pay comes in, I pay the bills, I move on to the next paycheck. Guess what? People like me, people like Betty, we are one paycheck away from becoming homeless. God forbid, may it never happen. The reason I'm saying that is this. If you are depending on income, your salary, your pay, and you happen to, God forbid, knock on the wood, you become sick to a point that you haven't gone to work for a whole month. You miss the pay. Maybe if you had some kidogo saving, you can survive that month. If something happens and you're not able to work for 2-3 months, oh my God, you're screwed. You are messed up. And let me tell you, that is Betty and a lot of us in one group, not just Africans. I'm talking about even Americans themselves. Let me tell you guys, even Africans, they try. A lot of Americans, yeah, they even wazungus. Unajua, some people, they say, oh, they think wazungus are wakopoa kuliko. Like, the reason I'm saying wazungus is because some people don't understand this country has people from different walks of life, like different countries. So Americans is not just wazungus. Americans ni mchanganyiko, yeah? Tumechanganika huku ka githeri. So there's Americans too who are struggling and broke, are struggling, working the same jobs. I say that because somebody asked me, Betty, these jobs are shosho. Do Americans do they do the same jobs like old people jobs? Like working in a group homes or facilities or taking care of the elderly. That person honestly did not know. She was like, hey, hiyo kazi unajua wazungu hawafanyangi hizo kazi. And I was like, what are you talking about? You go to any job, you find all sort of people working in that job. So there are no jobs in America. There are no jobs for these people. No jobs for these people. Job zote ni za kila mtu. It's up to you where you fit or what you want to do in your with your life, So, I did that video and I was talking about bills and the reason why people work 2 to 3 jobs. Honey, sweetheart, my love. Let me tell you, right now, the way life is right now in America, you guys complain that life is hard in Africa. The ones who are in Africa. In America, the way life is right now, you'll be lucky if you have a very good job and that job is able to take care of everything. Because guys, let me first of all, let me say, They are professionals. They are people who have good jobs, good careers, good whatever. They have only one job. They work 2 days and knock off all the bills. They have people in America are the same people. The life here is like back home, like in Africa. There are people in Africa who are not struggling. There are people in America who are not struggling. Some people in America, they have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs to make ends meet. Some people in America are working only 1 job 2 days a week or 3 days a week, and they're good to go. So this video is about mchanganiko, different people, different categories, different whatever. So I'm not generalizing. I'm not putting everybody in one box. This video is not about one size of a shoe fits all. So guys, some people, they wonder, what if I come to the US? Do I have to work so much? Let me tell you, you don't have to work too much. It all depends what you do and how much you're getting, and depends on your bills. Like how much is your landlord waiting to get from you after end month? How much are you expected? How much is your rent? How much is your electric? How much is your this? Your bills will push you. Everybody has different bills. So when you talk about bills, everybody has different bills. Me as Betty, I have my bills. And let me tell you, based on what I know, like what I've figured for the past 10 years I've been in this country, how I started, my bills when I first came to this country, my bills were way low. Way low. So it's like this. The more you earn, the more mahitaji zinaanza kukuja. Anywhere in the world, that's the way. The more you earn, the more needs, yeah? I don't know how come it goes like that. The more you earn, the more mahitaji. The more your family grows, the more mahitaji. When I came to this country, I only had 1 kid. So now we are 2. Guess what? More mahitaji. The more you're expanding, the more mahitaji. The more you're growing, the more needs. The more like that. So, people are different. Like how you came to this country also is different. Some people came here with a work visa. Some people came here with a green card. Some people came here, looked for papers. Some people came here with a B1, B2, and they looked for papers. Some people came here with a spouse visa. They found their spouse here. So their spouse was already settled. So they just joined in. So it all depends how you came to America. And that's why, that's one thing I was like, I was wondering in that video. The video that I did, I was wondering, why are people talking about Betty? Oh, you talk about yourself, not us, not, I'm like, do people really expect everybody to be on the same category? Like these things they think they don't happen. Like, especially when I talk about 3 jobs. Yes, it is true. Some people do 3 jobs. And let me tell you, when I talk about 3 jobs, I don't mean like working 40 hours a week. In every job. You can have 1 part-time, 1 full-time here, 1 part-time here, 1 part-time here. I'll give you, for example, when I did 3 jobs in the US, because there's a time I did 3 jobs, I used to work 1 full-time, 1 part-time, and another part-time. So I had 3 jobs, but all of them nilikuwa nalipwa. And let me tell you, honey, that paycheck was good. If you don't have a lot of, first of all, if you don't have kids to tie you up, or you don't have a lot of things that are holding you, work, do whatever you can do to bring that extra. Let me tell you guys, some people are doing a lot of side gigs. You see someone, they have a good career, they have good money, they make good money, but they still have some side gig somewhere. A lot of people in this country, they don't depend on one income like that. Unapata, most people nowadays, not even nowadays, most people, they want to venture into different things. They want to try different things. They want to do try different things, try different side hustles. Nobody is ever content with whatever. Everybody want to, like, people who are growing, wanakwanga wakijaribu different things, like if you're a business owner, you have a business and you're still trying to do something else. Some people, they work in this country and they make good money. They are still building apartments in Africa to bring them income. You know what I mean? So it's like we are human. We are never content. We are not like ati tumetosheka bus, I'm making this money and now I'm comfortable and that's it, I will never work anywhere else. As long as you have the opportunity, as long as you have uko na uwezo, uko na nguvu, you are able to do what you have to do, go for it. Nobody is holding you and telling you don't do it. Go for it. Go for those side gigs, you know. Call them 3, call them 4, call them whatever. America has a lot of opportunities, and America does not hold anyone from trying out, working different jobs and doing different things, you know. So when you come to the US, don't ever feel like, oh, you know, my bills will be this much and that's it. Your bills will change from time to time. How you're growing. Let me tell you, you will come to you will start with a room or 1-bedroom apartment or 2-bedroom apartment. Then later on, you change, you shift. You start with apartment, you go to what? You go to your house. Or you start, how you start life as long as you're growing. Na hiyo ndio tunaitanga growth. Hawezi kuwa tumetosheka mahali pamoja umekaa, like you don't ever want to go somewhere else in life. Hautaki kupanda ngazi. So life is like that, guys. Yeah. So when I did that video, some people are like, oh, you're talking about struggling. People pay this, people do this, people do this. People pay bills, and we are not complaining about bills. I'm not complaining about bills. I just want to tell you one thing. Bills hazifanani. When you hear bills, hazifanani, even back home we have bills, yeah? And not, your neighbor's bills are not the same as your bills, yeah? And whatever bills you have, they'll push you to working hard, to working harder and harder and harder. So, for example, I did this video on TikTok. So if you're on my TikTok, you can go to TikTok. I'll break down a little bit of my personal bills. Not exact, but touching. On kidogo. Number 1, I'll start with daycare. I'm so short-sighted. I have to lean, like, when you see me leaning so much and squinting, just know, sina miwani. Navaanga, mawiwani ndio nione vizuri. So, and I hope you understand my point, guys, because this video is all over the place. I hope you understand my point. I start with daycare myself. I pay daycare. How much do I pay for daycare? I pay $1,250 a month. That's daycare. So for the people who say, oh, Betty, you're lying, tell me where I'm lying. Find me a cheaper daycare. Tell me where I can find a cheaper daycare. There are cheaper options. I'm not saying there are no options. But there are free daycares too. If you qualify for free daycare, you qualify. I did not refuse. Okay? So I'm just talking about what myself. I did not refuse. There are free daycares. If you qualify, you qualify. Daycare, number 1, I pay daycare. Guess what? When my daughter joins school next year, I stop paying daycare. Yeah? Because, as I said, life inaendanga ikichange. Kuna panda, kuna kushuka. Kuna panda, kuna kushuka. Vile mna grow. And you know what? Things get better. Somebody told me, Betty, the way things are right now, they'll get better. As your kids will grow, wataendelea wakigrow, they get better. Guess what? Some people are too in the family. A husband and wife. Mzigo inapunguka kidogo. Betty feel like her one shoulder inaenda ikianguka hivi. Mwingine ako na husband. Kwa hivyo wanawekwa scale. But that doesn't mean that I'm complaining or I'm saying, oh, whatever, it's a pity party. No, me, I think, personally, you guys know me. I thank God that I'm able to afford my bills even without help. You know, I'm not able, I'm not depending or I'm not waiting for someone to come and improve my life in any way. My life is already good the way it is. You know, if someone comes, it's a bonus, it's a plus. But I cannot just sit there and say, oh my goodness, this single mom life. No. I have already figured my life out. I have my life together. So if anybody come in my life and we become 2, it's gonna even get better. But let me tell you, you can meet someone who will come in your life and even you know, mtu akuja kuthigidhania, like somebody to mess you up, you become even worse. Let me tell you, some people, they come in your life and they mess you up to a point you had your life together, now you don't have your life together anymore. Some people, they can confuse you. So not everybody that get married to the right person. You can get married to the wrong person, and they will make your life even worse. They'll confuse you. They'll make you get into deals. They'll make you get into projects that you never even planned. They'll make you get into businesses that are not working. You lose money. You lose. Some people come in your life. You start losing. Some people, they come in your life. You forget yourself. Some people do better when they are single than when they are two. Some people, they do better when they are, ask yourself, how come some people, they become more successful when they, as soon as they divorce? And I'm not promoting divorce or separation, but ask yourself, how come some women become more beautiful when they break up, or they I mean, like, seriously, ask yourself, because you can be with the wrong person. You can be in the wrong partner, ukuja mchanganisho na mtu. Like now, the way I have my life together with the two kids, somebody can come in my life anidanganye niingie box. Like, seriously, make me get in his box and convince me, Betty, we need another baby. And that person will come and convince me believing how much he loves me. Okay, I have another baby, and say, Betty, we need another kid. Then 2 more kids. Now I have 4. And then things don't work out, and you're okay. I'm just trying to give an example, guys. Relax. I know some people, they watch videos, sijui wanachukuanga serious aje nikaa dunia inaisha. Msichukue mnachukulia vitu serious hivyo. And I'm sorry if I keep mixing with Swahili. I feel like sometimes when I mix my videos in Swahili, inakuanga napenda kumix Swahili in there. Kuna tujokes tungine tunakaanga tutamu ukimix na your language. Yeah, that's what I like. But seriously, guys, if you watch videos, usichukulienge ni kama dunia imeisha. Hey. Anyway, so daycare. Betty pays daycare, $12.50. Guys, states pia, number 1. Disclaimer. Kila mtu depend hapo state gani. Kwa hivyo, some states are cheaper, some states are more expensive. It depends where you are, what state, if you have those kids. So if you don't have kids that go to daycare, you're lucky. You will not be paying daycare. Just so you know, if you come to this country with little ones, you will have to find help. Whether you're paying or not paying, you'll have to have help. How are you going to go to work? Okay? Number 2, rent or mortgage. For me, I pay mortgage. My mortgage comes to close to $3,000 a month. So that's my mortgage. I don't know about you, but let me tell you, if you have a family of 2 kids, 1 kid, if you have a family, you're going to need 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, depending on the size of your family. You are looking at from $2,000 and up. If you're lucky, your state has affordable houses. You can get something from $1,800. If you have a family, okay, if you're single, if you're by yourself, maybe it can be cheaper. You can find something like $1,500 a month. But if you have a family, you're looking at $2,000 a month going up. True story, guys. You believe it or not? Nowadays hakuna kubembeleza. Siku hizi mabill hazitubembelezi. Wherever you are in the world, nowadays life is expensive. Life has hit us all. So wherever you are in the world, just so you know, life is expensive. We have to face it the way it is. We cannot give up. We have to keep pushing whatever we are doing. We have to look for those side hustles, side gigs. Get out of your comfort zone. Know what else you can do to make life easy. Because unfortunately, that's how things are. So if you're coming to America, or if you're in America, you already know rent has skyrocketed. In Arizona, I can talk about Arizona because this is where I live. I'm not talking about other states. In Arizona, if you have a family, for you to survive, rent, a family of 2 going up, like you have a child, husband and wife, child, or 2 children, you need something more than a 2-bedroom apartment or house. You will need $2,000 for rent. So what is this? Battery low. Okay, my phone is dying. So you will need if you have a mortgage, you will need HOA, homeowners association. For me as Betty, I pay like $100. Some people pay more depending on where you live, your community, your neighborhood, mukona nini. You have the people who pay HOA more money in this Arizona. They have swimming pools. Us, we don't even have swimming pools. Why do we pay HOA? Let's start from there. Because in this community, we don't even have a gate. This is not a gated community. This is not, we don't even have a pool, we don't even have a park. We have a very small park. I have shown my community in my previous videos. So I live in a very small community, and I don't even know why we have to pay 102 homeowners association. Why do we have to pay 102? I know a friend of mine, they pay 150. Their HOA, they have swimming pools, they have all those amenities, good ones. So it depends where you live, okay? So if you're paying rent, then you don't pay HOA, because you are the the owner of your house pays HOA. So you'll be lucky that way. Water, sewer, trash. So if you're renting a house or an apartment, you don't have to pay water. Some apartments you don't have to pay water, so it depends also. Some apartments you don't have to pay garbage. So unapata kwa hizi water, trash and sewer, for me, I spend almost $100 a month to pay this, but it depends. Sometimes 80, sometimes, so these bills, they vary. So let me tell you, if you live in an apartment, some apartments, they don't charge you for water. Some apartments, they charge you for water. Some apartments, they don't. Some apartments, they don't charge you for anything, only electricity peke yake. So it depends with your apartments. And that's why I say this video, you just see where you fit or where you want to be. Because these bills, they're all over the place. Some people, they pay this, some people, they don't, okay? I'm talking about myself. I pay water, sewer, so that's one company, okay? So I pay gas. Gas bill is separate with the electricity. So I pay gas and I pay electricity. With my gas bill, I pay more winter time, because I heat up my house. With electricity, I pay more summertime, because I cool the house. So summertime, I suffer, because I pay almost $300 a month summertime. You should see my gas bill. When you see the whatever, the graph, it goes up. Summertime, it goes in a touch uko juu, $300, and then wintertime, it goes down. Guess what? My electric bill this month, $50. No, $54. I'm so happy. My gas bill this month is $150. So gas becomes more during the winter, because you're heating up. I heat up the house. I don't like to stress myself. My house has tiles, and it gets very cold sometimes, even when it's especially when it's like about 60, 63, 64, 65, like in the 60s degrees Fahrenheit in the house. It becomes very cold, and the kids are cold sometime at night. So I like to warm the house, yeah. And if you have kids, stop stressing the kids with all the cold. So I like to warm up a little bit, not too much as people who are in cold states. So I know somebody told me that they pay, because of warming the house, they are paying $550 electric warming the house or something. So yeah, steamer, personally, I pay electric and I pay gas, okay? So my gas is more wintertime, and it goes down summertime. My electric is more summertime, it goes down wintertime. Yeah. So both gas and electric, I spend about $300 a month, but it depends. As I said, it depends with the season, okay? Okay, so I've talked about that. So car note. If you have a car note, if you have a car payment, you pay car payment. Some people don't have car payment because they have bought their cars cash. So the best thing to do is to make sure you pay off your car, or make sure you buy your car cash. If you don't mind paying the car note, you have a car note bill there, okay? Personally, my car note comes up to $500 a month. Okay, but I can do without it. If I want to pay quick, I can, but it doesn't bother me to pay $500 a month for the car note. Car insurance is not included, so I pay car insurance. Personally, my car insurance comes up to like $150 a month. It depends. You can go to areas. I live in Phoenix, so this is considered as a high crime area, so I pay $40 or $30 more. Because if I move to a different town, I can pay less, but because I live in Phoenix area, I pay a little bit more. I think car insurances depend with where you live. Some areas they consider them high crime. Obviously, I'm in Phoenix, so anyway, anywho, tuendelee na safari. You can do the math as we go on. So, car insurance, I pay like 150. Phone bill, I pay my phone. I'm lucky because my son doesn't have a phone right now. We only have a landline. My landline, I pay $45 a year. I have something called Magic Jack. I bought it at Walmart. If you want a landline, you can buy a Walmart landline phone. You pay once a year. You subscribe like once a year. You'll be paying every year. So I pay $50 a year for my landline. So that phone is there all the time. My mobile phone, I don't even know why I had to change my phone. I had an iPhone that was paid off, but I was still paying for the service. So this phone, I am paying $80. Is it $80? About $80 a month. Yeah, for this one now. So for the service and all that, yeah. And for the phone, because this phone I got it. I'm still paying for the phone too. Hey, guys, we put ourselves into bills, yeah? Let me tell you, we put ourselves into debts, America. Okay, so we have home internet. Myself, I have Cox. If you're in Arizona, you already know what Cox is. I pay Cox internet. I pay the cheapest, and I pay like almost $100. Not the cheapest. They have different packages. So what I do is every year I call them and I say, please give me a deal. Whatever deal you have, give me the cheaper one you have. So it comes to like 9,500 dish there. Sometimes if I'm lucky, they can have a really good deal and pay like 85. So it depends with the internet how weak or how strong it is. You can pay up to $200 if you want, but as I said, these companies you can negotiate, you can get a deal. If they have promotions, you talk with them and say, hey, do you guys have promotion? I can afford this one. Electricity, if you are really pressed and you cannot afford to pay electricity bill, you can always call the electricity company and talk with them and say, hey, do you guys have a promotion or have a package for the people who can afford electricity, and they'll give you like $20 off every bill. Something. There's always something. That's why I love America. There's always something for mkulima mdogo, mkulima mkubwa. There's always something. So that's why I say, guys, these bills depend on you, where you are, where you can afford, what you can, when you can. You don't have to live Betty's life. I don't have to live somebody else's life. Trust me, some people have more bills and they are not even talking about it. For me, I just want to break it down for someone who is coming to the US or someone who is new here. Ajue mapema the bills that are waiting. Okay, for food, myself, I spend $200 a week. I'm trying to push it down to 150 a week. I can't. Sometimes I am able to, sometimes I'm not able to. Sometimes I'm ending up spending even more. I can go to Walmart and spend $200 at Walmart and then go to Costco and end up spending $300 the same week. So it depends, really. It depends with what you have, what you want to buy, what you don't have. Some things are very expensive, like the bulk items. I call them bulk. Like when you're buying bulk shopping from Costco, you're gonna spend more money. But guess what? They push you a long way. So you can go to Costco and knock that $500 off, but then those things will push you a long way, and that makes your grocery bill from Walmart or whatever store you use. I use Walmart because a lot of people, they know Walmart. Whatever shopping you have every week, it can go down based on you have the big items already. You have the cleaning detergents, you have this, you have that, you have all the big bulk items ready. So all you're doing is going to the store to buy the weekly weekly shopping, ile mkate, maziwa, whatever. I try as much as possible to buy things in bulk. Like if I'm buying beans, I like to buy big bag of beans. If I'm buying rice, I like to buy the big bag, 50 pounds. or whatever. I like to buy big bulky stuff. When you have a family, it's always good to buy bulky stuff, because guess what, if you keep going back to the store to buy one item, you're gonna end up spending a lot of money. Guys, you know me, I survive on a budget, and as I said on the beginning of this video, I'm in the group of one paycheck away from becoming homeless, and may God help me never that day, may I never see that day in Jesus' name. Because guess what, guys, it brings a lot of fear. If you think about it, you can be very scared. And I'm not saying this for anybody to feel sorry for me, but guess what, guys, that's why we cannot survive with one income. You need multiple stream of income, so that to get that saving account, to build your savings account. Me, I always make sure I have 2 months of rent ready, whatever ready, just in case. But guess what, that's not enough. You need 6 months of your rent, your monthly whatever. You need to have savings worth a whole year. A whole year of, like, if something happens, you can survive another 6 months without going to work. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. My English is not always the best. I really guys, this is the result of going to a day school in your village. You really try your best to push that English, but we are not in an English school. I did not go to a group of schools, so please excuse me. I'm really trying. So guys, you understand what I'm talking about, right? So you really squeeze yourself ndio uweze kusave something. You have to do what it takes to save something, guys. You really have to do what it takes. There is no way we can survive in this country without saving something. Guess what? This is not our home. Our home is back home. So we have two lives. We have family there, we have family here. We have both lives. We are investing in Africa, we are investing here. We are helping out there, we are still helping here. So tunakwanga na life mbili. Okay, guys, another thing is miscellaneous. Some people, they have credit cards, debt, they have school loans, they have I have been even included the health insurance, this that. Kuna mambo mengi ni mengi, pesa ndio kidogo. I hope this time you understand my video, because as I say, last time I did a video about why people work 2 to 3 jobs, and it got reaction. Some people are talking like, guy, Betty, you are talking something that have never been heard. Myself, I'm speaking about me, I cannot survive with one income. I have to get 2-3 to income here and there. $50 here, $50 here, $50 here. Some people, they are lucky, they have only one income that takes care of all the bills. Let me tell you, depending. My point is, if you come to this country, try as much as possible to get a well-paying job. If it's school, go to school. Push until you get to a position where you have a really good income. Something that is good income, that will give you a good life, that will make you be able to save, take care of family. I cannot say what is good income. To someone else, good income is $1,000. To another person, good income is $10,000. So it's for you, where you feel good income is good for you. Get something that really can get you a good job. A good income. Some people, they have chosen investments. America is one of the best places I know that you can become self-employed. You can invest in different things. You can do above and you can do a lot in America. Like, seriously, and I'm not here to brag about this country, but guess what? America gives you opportunities like this. It's up to you to know what you want to do with all these things, because guys, this country gives us, you can work in whatever job you want as long as utie bidii. Have goals. Work on your goals. Don't settle there. Don't stay in that one comfort zone. And let me tell you, I poke myself sometimes and I say, Betty, wake up. Why are you on that comfort zone? Myself, I'm including myself into that group that I need to wake up. I honestly need to wake up. I'm at somewhere where I feel like I'm sleeping too much. I need to wake up, because the way life is, you cannot survive without getting some multiple streams of income. That 2 to 3 jobs that some people don't like me to eat, they don't want me talk about 2 to 3 jobs. Hey, it's about time for us to do two to 3 jobs. And as I say, 2 to 3 jobs doesn't mean that you have a full-time job, full-time 2 to 3 jobs. And even if you're working 40 hours, 3 jobs, what is the problem? If you can manage it, fine, good for you. Everybody is different. Kwani kuna mtu anakula kwa mwingine ama kuna mtu analala kwa mwingine? See, everybody has their own lives to live. You know me, I'm never bothered by how people live their lives. If you feel like you're gonna do one job and that's enough for you, that's okay. We are different. Some people are really blessed. They can go to, they are smart. They are book smart. Some people are street smart. They know how to navigate doing business. Some people are into trucking. Some people are into nursing. I mean, healthcare. Some people are into doctor. Some people are into lawyers. Some people are into different careers. Some people, they want to be teachers. I cannot discourage you not to be teacher, and I tell you, oh, don't be a teacher, because if you do this is what I'm doing is better than becoming a teacher. If you want to be a teacher, you can be a teacher. If you want to be a caregiver, you can be a caregiver. If you want to do cleaning, you can do. Let me tell you, some people, they are making really good money than people who have careers. Why? Because whatever they are doing, you don't know on the side. They ujui masiri zao za kupata pesa. Well, unaona tu watu wanashine, watu wana drive magari kubwa kubwa. You don't know what they are doing. You don't know what people are doing. So let me tell you, if you have to copy the people that are shooting high. Huh? When you wanna aim high like this in America. And guess what? This country has given us an opportunity. All we pray is good health. Mungu atupatie nguvu so that we are able to navigate. Mungu atupatie uwezo so that we are able to work, make money, pay our bills, and also save some. I don't want to talk forever because I can talk. Yeah, that's one thing I'm good at. I can talk. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the love. You know, as I said, I'm not perfect. I try to break down as much as possible the video. I try to explain as much as possible. Maybe you know better. I don't. I'm not calling myself perfect. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do. And watch more. If you haven't watched my previous videos, please go ahead and watch my previous videos. I've done tons of videos, and keep coming back for more content. Yeah, God bless you. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Asanteni. Na msiogope, guys. I did not do this video to make anybody scared at fear coming to America. No, I did not say America is bad. Remember, kila mtu, everybody's journey is different. How you come here, who you find, your host, how you start your life, your goals, your dreams. Kila mtu journey is different. Okay? Okay? It is not a one size fits all. Kila mtu akona safari yake. The only thing I want us to do is to aim. No matter what you do, no matter where you start in life, just aim high. Usilale, make good choices, make the right choices, keep choosing positivity. Do not choose the negative side of it. Do not start crying and looking at, oh my God, this country, oh, wow, wow, wow. No, it's difficult everywhere. No matter where you go in the world, it's difficult. So the only thing is to stay up, keep your head up high, and keep soldiering on, keep moving. And when challenges come, do not worry about it. Pray to God and do something. I mean, like, when challenges come along the way, let them not discourage you. Keep pushing, pray, put God in everything. Above all, put God first. Because you know what? You can be, unaweza potea njia hivi ukikosa ku include God. Include God in every decision, in every move, in every business, whatever decision, in every going to school, doing anything, include God. Even your own children, always include God. Include God in everything. Because you can raise your kids the right way, but then waende na mtu mwingine anasema, oh my God, Betty aliraise watoto wake vibaya, and you did your best. You know what I mean? So guys, God bless you. See you on the next video.